Robin.
Yeah, Friday.
Oh, thank God it is what I always say.
Thank God it's
made
what?
that up. The day after Thursday.
And the day before.
I make it a little long.
Saturday.
I woke up with that dumb Friday song on my head because I was just like, oh, it's Friday. And then you just continue. It's Friday.
Why are we working today?
The city seemed a little more empty on the roads.
No one works this day.
No.
This place is going to be a ghost town.
A veritable ghost town.
Monday we're off, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
But a lot of people do the Friday, Monday off.
Yeah, 4-day.
And they don't get penalized for it. But these idiots down the hall, oh my God, they got all our days scratched on a wall.
Oh, please. It's like probably top priority. They've erased that board that they usually put like stats on and financial things, and all they have is our days that we've taken off on the big board.
Of course they do.
So they could look, oh boy, look at that. Oh, Anthony's ahead of Opie by 1 day. We got Jimmy, forget about it. We don't keep track of him anymore.
There's two sets of rules around here.
Oh, there certainly are.
I giggle. Not even laugh. I giggle every day.
Yeah.
There's the Howard Stern rules and the rules that apply to everybody else.
It's hilarious.
Which means, if we were suing the company,
right,
not only would you not be hearing our voices, they would have fired us, figured out how not to pay us, and we would go broke fighting the lawsuit.
Yes. And during that whole time, they'd probably keep us off of even a walkie-talkie. Right. We wouldn't be able to get on a walkie-talkie. Walkie and talkie.
But the Howard Stern rules, and I'm not trashing the man.
No, hey, God bless him. He made that deal.
He's officially a part-timer for Sirius XM.
He's officially my hero. Jesus, getting away with this shit? It's amazing.
Do people know he only works 7 out of 10 days now, or are they trying to make believe that's not out there yet?
Is that what it is?
He works 4 days, then he works 3 days. He works 4 days, then he works 3 days. So he works 7 out of 10 days, gets twice as many weeks vacation than any of us.
That is fantastic.
And now is suing the company for $75 million and gets to continue working.
It really is astounding.
But if we decide that maybe we want to start our weekend early and take today off, all hell would break loose.
I had to send pictures of my tree coming down yesterday so I could leave and not attend a meeting.
I don't understand what happened yesterday, though.
What happened?
We were talking, and you were like, meeting. You saw a bladder coming. And between that moment and the door, you had an excuse. What happened?
It was amazing, wasn't it?
It was pretty amazing.
I got a tweet from a text from Ange.
Yeah.
And she informed me they just called and said that they were going to be there at 11.
But you don't have to be there for
guys.
Anything at your house.
No, I do. For that, I do. That's kind of an issue with the neighbor because they had to pull these giant fucking cranes in to the neighbor's driveway.
Just
so
to
I have
take
to
down
go
a tree?
over there and make the. It was a giant tree. Picture the giant trees on Long Island. That's one of them. This guy was up in a cherry picker just cutting huge branches off. They got that system down, man.
Oh,
they were taking these big ropes and slinging them over the top branches.
Right.
And then cutting down some of the lower branches.
Right.
And using it like a pulley.
Sure.
And lowering those down. And then you notice throughout, the couple of hours that it took, they're just like, the tree gets shorter. And then it's just a little stump right on the ground.
Why not a chainsaw and just see what happens?
There's a lot of... Believe me, that was probably the tightest fucking spot I ever saw a tree where I didn't think they'd be able to take
You thought
that
it was
down.
going to break something,
Or at
right?
least something was going to get busted. Those guys did a great job, man. They took the fucking thing down completely. And then I realized, as I'm cutting the check, it's like... I look outside. It's like, yeah, you want to take a look, see if it's okay? And I look... And I'm cutting a check to look that there's nothing there. Mm-hmm. It's like, so I paid to get nothing.
Much like our listeners.
Who are you paying?
The tree removal
But
service.
didn't you have to pay the county, too, or something like that?
Yeah, for a permit.
Permit
that's
to remove a tree?
It was a big ass fucking tree.
Why did it have to go?
see that white going down the side?
That was diseased?
That was diseased. The bark was coming off. And then half the tree that was over my yard was completely dead. And like branches were starting to fall and shit. And then the half that was over the neighbor's yard was still leafy. But the whole fucker had to come down.
That's a sign from God. You know that. Your side of the tree dead.
That there's fucking...
And his side of the tree flourishing.
There's all kinds of shit going on. No, you know what I think it was? I think when they put my pool in, they might have, ripped a few of them roots out for that tree, and it might have been like... They can't get any water.
Oops.
Yeah.
But Bladder was walking down the hall. I jokingly said, you still have time to run. You're like, nah,
He's coming down.
We got to meet with him. I'm like, all right. So you leave.
And that's when my phone went.
And then all of a sudden, I'm cleaning up. And I walk out, and Bladder goes, Ed said he has to. I'm like, what?
Oh, man, that was bad. But I ran like the wind.
That was so confusing to me.
Yeah, I got that text at the last minute. So I had to go out, and I was like, no, the tree's coming down. I got to be there. I gotta be there. Did you meet? You're supposed to fill me in.
No, you meet with him now too. Those days are over.
No,
I meet with him, then you meet with him.
No.
By the way, there's a great picture of Ant pointing that should be photoshopped by anybody who knows how to do so, which I don't.
Yes, there were a few Photoshop opportunities there. And then people were goofing on me that I photoshopped that picture of me in front of just a Googled tree removal.
That one?
Yeah,
that's pretty obvious. You're right there.
That was me.
But you didn't hold up the newspaper. That could be from last night.
Yeah, that is true. But no, that was yesterday. What a grand day! It was nice and sunny. And
it was beautiful.
Warm. Ooh, and we're going to have another one here in New York, and all weekend, I think.
Well, yeah, because Memorial Day hit, and all of a sudden the weather knows that.
Weather knows for some reason. They know really, man-made.
It's really strange.
Holiday things.
So we've had a lot of shitty weather in New York, but now Memorial Day weekend, and they're talking about 90 on Monday.
90s, and then...
How does the weather just know this shit?
I don't know, because then it knows Labor Day to just get cold.
Labor Day, it shuts down everything, and it's instantly cold. You're right.
Get cold. Fuck you. You need a jacket.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here. Probably the only show broadcasting live.
Oh, yeah. It's a ghost town walking in. Ghost town. The security guy wasn't even at the desk by the elevators.
I know.
To give me my good morning. Good morning. Friday. Friday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Love that guy.
Hey,
such a good morning.
I never let him get the second one out.
Really?
Just try it when I walk in.
Good morning. That guy's great. Come on. Good morning. Hey, it's Friday. Come on now. It's like a little pep talk before you walk in. And Friday morning, everybody. Friday morning. Good morning.
Are they gonna still have Howard as the poster child for Sirius XM?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They'll just show him like a picture. It's got to be a picture of him and his lawyer behind him.
Why aren't you as amazed by this as I am? I've seen some things in my career, and we both have seen things in our careers, but this one, as they say, takes the cake.
I think takes the cake. I've been here too long for anything to surprise me at Sirius XM Satellite Radio. I know that anything is possible at this place. This is like a magical wonderland.
But you're. I was going to say you're smarter than me. What the hell? You're smarter than me. What the hell? I'll say it. Well, I guess the company has no choice, because if they say, look, you can't sue the company, you're fired, or we take you off the air, it destroys the company. Is that?
I think you do have the right to litigate. Yeah, I think that's even in the contract, or maybe even at least get before an arbitrator. If they want to do that. But
did that, any other show did that, it would be such a huge insult. They would figure out how to keep us off the air and try to not pay us.
Do you think
that is a fact?
Do you think our contract and his, aside from dollar value, even resembles the same fucking piece of paper?
No.
There's probably all kinds of stipulations that he was able to get in that they would laugh us out of the fucking building if we even tried.
Amazing.
One of them.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
He's not my hero. Fucking Buckwald is.
Oh, I know. Buckwald is. When they call him super agent, holy shit.
He knows how to get it. He knows what ironclad means.
Yes.
He knows
Yes.
what iron fucking clad means in the contract. And when you have that,
he knew
you're
when
in
he
good
had
shape.
when he had the juice,
Right.
which was
nice.
coming off. Oh no, I said juice. When it was coming off of K-Rock, coming to Sirius, they needed something. Sirius was gonna fucking tank because XM was at the point was kicking their ass until they fucking choked. And then they just knew they were able to get whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yep.
So,
Our agent was super for one negotiation in one hotel room on
great.
one day.
it's great.
But we continue to call him super agent.
It's like anything else.
He's far from super at this point.
What are you gonna do with this fucking place?
He's far from super. Every villain has got him in the last 7 years.
It's Bob Eachman. As the guy curls his mustache. Tying him to the train tracks.
I watched him be super in a hotel suite one time.
That was super, all right.
And not so super since. Not so super.
And that's what I call another one of these distant memories.
I know. A lot of distant memories at this point. Lady Gaga is in Central Park today.
Yes, Lady Gaga is playing the park today.
People told me that she was on Letterman, and she has nothing to offer when she's not singing.
Was she trying to talk?
And we were first on this one, too, man, where when she opens her mouth in between songs, she really has nothing in that brain of hers.
Tell my monsters that shit.
And I guess it got so bad on Letterman, I wish I saw this, that she ate one of his cards that had questions on it.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
She's outrageous, man. You got to watch out for her.
She said something like...
she's quite the caution.
She said, I'm sick of these questions, and grabbed the card from his hand and then ate it in front of everybody.
Like, how about I'm sick of you? Then.
Do they like it or
you
no?
Just eat her big clit.
I would love to.
I'm sure they liked it.
I would chew her clit like a dog gnawing a rubber bone.
Like a kid with too much hubba bubba in his mouth.
I still think she's sexy though.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Still attracted to her sexually.
She's all right.
Some pictures that are really overexposed, she looks good.
She's all right.
And then if you put too much detail if you take the levels down in Photoshop, it doesn't look as good.
Right. She's one of those broads that did the best with what she's got.
Yeah.
So she went from maybe a 6 to like an 8.
Yeah.
7.5 maybe. But if she didn't have all that money and all those people behind her, she would be
wacky.
So plain and average.
I think you're being kind. 6 to 8. I would say like 5 to 7.
5 to 7?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Oh, but then again, the clit makes her 14.
Is this, what does she come out with? She's wearing like one of those costume party little masks.
I'm glad she
on
came
her
out.
eyes.
I'm glad she came out to fame because she has bit off Bowie. Bowie did a lot of this weird shit in the 70s.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
A Harlequin mask. She has a Harlequin mask on.
Why stop? Now, it's we've seen a lot about you. We've read a lot about you. I'm so glad you're finally here. What can you tell us? How are things? What's new?
I'm having the best day. My album is coming out. Came out today.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you really have to promote that?
I'm so happy and I'm so grateful, and I've been working on this music for so long. And did you see all the fans outside?
No, I was in here doing the show.
It was.
Sorry. Oh, there they are. Look at that.
They're so amazing.
Whoa.
They're just so sweet.
Yeah, they're never here for me. Now, you have a mask on. Does this represent something?
This is going to take way too long. It's the whole interview. If you find a good spot, Danny, we'll go
Where
back to
she
it.
just rambles about nothing.
Right.
She's just not a good interview.
I do have a clip from an MTV thing.
really?
Lady Gaga gives a long-winded explanation to MTV what her inspiration is.
Is it MTV or MTV? See, because she's empty. Yee.
So Gaga, you gotta tell me, where does all this inspiration come from?
My
I became so obsessed with the poetry and the spirit of rock and roll and how I could synthesize it into pop music. I mean, I was playing Boys, Boys, Boys with Lady Starlight when I was 20. I'm 25. I'm still playing it, except I'm playing it for 60,000 people in Mexico. It's completely mental. Lady Starlight always says to me, she says, you're a musician that happened to become a pop singer. But I always wanted to be a pop singer. That was the ultimate sort of dream come true for me was that I would work endlessly towards this experience with music, with songwriting, with performance art, and how I could bridge fashion and technology and pop culture into one performance and then make it commercial and translate that idea, that very theatrical idea that so many people didn't understand. How could I translate that to the whole world? And that's why I never back down, no matter how many radio people said I don't get it, no matter how many people said we're not sure that this show will play very well in the Midwest. I never back down.
Good for you.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's, I wouldn't call it riveting, but at least she was having words come out, as opposed to certain people who just sit there and give you one word and like stop.
I think what bothers me, she's the definition of trying way too fucking hard.
Yeah, it's a little too over the top.
Way too hard to be this thing, you know.
Eating that paper.
Huh?
Yeah,
you got it? This is her
paper.
trying too hard right here.
Once ate a Barbie doll's head during a concert.
Yes, all the time.
No, that's not true.
That is
That's
true.
not true. That's
Why are
polypropylene.
you asking me to...
Wait, that'll poison you. That's polypropylene.
Let's just ripped up the question card.
Once on a talk show, tore up host's notes.
I'm just so fed up with all of it.
Once? Hey, how about this one? What did you... Oh, no.
She gave half back and she ate a piece.
Yeah.
No. That's not what you think.
Delicious.
No, it's not. It's chemically treated. You're going to be sick for a week. You won't be out of the egg for a month.
Letterman's so funny, man.
All right.
She's still chewing.
She's chewing.
Look at her panties.
She's in her underwear.
But it's weird.
Not in her panties.
As a comic, I'd like to sit him down and interview him and just go, why do we have to wear suits? And she gets to come out with her cunt hanging out. Dave?
To you, Dave. Why do we feel the need to wear suits?
Why do comedians have to fuck... A comedian named Stu Kamens pointed that out. Stu is like a crazy
Do you
dude.
have to wear a suit when you do stand-up
I
on
don't
a
think
show?
you have to.
But it's just...
Letterman prefers it, and I guess that's just his image of a comedian, and he wears one.
Yeah.
But I always hated the double standard, and it's all talk shows, with fucking musicians, man. It's why I love musicians, but it's like I hate the fact they get to go on and do wear what they want to
They can
wear,
wear whatever the
and
fuck
in
they
concert
want, right.
they can do the same shit for 30 years, and nobody fucking gives them any, and excuse my language, malarkey.
Watch it.
Drives me
Easy.
nuts.
Easy language.
Oh, there you go.
The Gogs. She's in Central Park, so there's going to be a lot of those, her fans there. The monsters, the little monsters are going to be out there in Central Park, just getting raped after the show's over, I'm sure.
No. They're not going to.
No.
They'll fight them off. They'll fight off the attackers.
Oh, with their claws, they'll
With
do
their
that.
claws.
They'll
They're
do
little
that
monsters,
little
yeah.
rah, rah, and that'll chase away the bad people.
Of course.
Yeah. Any wilding? I wonder.
Wow, she's not good looking when you take that makeup off.
No, you take the makeup off and the wacky hair and the hats and the mask and
That's Gaga?
Yeah, she's awful.
the distractions.
Who does she look like? She looks like Prince Charles with a bad wig. She's a Prince Charles face.
Yeah, she
Wow,
does.
that's a bad photo.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them, though.
Yeah.
She's
Was that her boyfriend?
That's a little old, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's not
older
a great picture.
but I mean, yeah, it looks better because then she puts things on her face to like distract you from everything.
I think
That's why she goes on Letterman in her underpants with a Harlequin mask.
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah.
Don't look at my face. Look at everything.
Yeah,
else.
look at everything
works.
else. It's working for her. What do you want to do?
I mean, the
Oh
fact
my.
is, I look at everything else. I wish she would wear white panties, though. Like a big clit
See
and
that
white
big
panties.
clit poking out?
Sorry, just to move on, because fuck Lady Gaga, whatever. This is going nowhere. We just don't understand her. I don't know what to say about that. She'll be in front of at least 250,000 people
That'll
today.
be huge in the park.
Something I've been following, but we haven't brought to the show yet. But this Dr. Drew has another success story that's about to happen.
What? Another fucking celebrity croaking?
Jeff Conway, they're going to take him off life support. He's in a coma, and they're taking him off life support.
Just what?
You're gonna die. Wow.
Holy
Wow.
shit! This is going to be 2 celebrity rehab guys dying in the year.
I thought it was 3.
Who's the third?
I'm not sure, but I thought I counted 3.
I know we
but
had
it
Mike
might be
Starr
2.
from Alice in Chains. I know that. Jeff Conway,
Yeah.
they're taking off life support. He's in a coma, so that usually means death, right?
Without a doubt.
And who's the third guy at?
God, I thought there was 3. Maybe there was only 2.
Know who I praised today? And maybe we can find the clip. Sharon Osbourne, Jimmy.
Yeah.
She does a little talk show that's kind of like The View.
Yes.
And she went after Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Saying a lot of the same shit we have said.
Yeah,
He comes across as a really nice guy, but the guy just wants to be famous.
Yeah, of course.
This is a fame move on his part.
Yep.
Using what he knows best, right?
He's losing them like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is bad.
You can't help people in this way.
No,
I don't know how he's helping these people.
It's not you're taking very troubled people with huge problems and throwing them on television,
right?
And exposing this whole treatment that it's supposed to be to the public.
Right.
I don't know.
And the celebrities go on because they're addicted to fame, but
Yeah.
Dr. Drew doesn't want to talk about the fact that they might be addicted to fame, and that's why they're doing his show.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm getting an odd text from a celebrity.
Who?
As you mentioned this.
Go ahead.
I got a missed call from Dice. So I texted him. I'm like, so you called. What's up? He writes, a little buzzed. I want to go on with you. And I write, where are you? My bathroom getting high. Blue light, lava lamp, and gum.
What?
I don't know.
Doing?
Have him call.
I don't know what it means.
Maybe we should talk to the Dice man.
Yeah, give him the number.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give him the number. What is he doing?
I don't know. But I've never gotten one like that from him before.
But he
ever.
doesn't really party.
No.
That's exactly why I'm,
All right, yeah, get him
believe
on
if that
the
was
line.
a tell, it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
He doesn't party. You think he's in hell with his fucking marriage already?
Oh, no. All right, that young broad.
I hope not, because he seems really happy, and she seems...
I'm getting high.
She seemed pretty sweet.
I can't take this no more.
But Sharon Osbourne really beat the shit out of Dr. Drew on The Talk, I guess it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah, saying all
The
this
Talk?
shit. Yeah.
Instead of The View?
Yeah, The Talk.
The Talk.
Yep.
I like.
If we can find
Dr.
that clip,
Drew,
that would be
though.
great.
I like Dr. Drew
He
because
comes across likable. I've met him. I think Bob, our agent, is his agent as far as the radio part goes.
I think
and,
so.
He's a really nice guy, but this is becoming a problem.
it's like they're going to get like I don't know. Does it? Here's the thing: would be it brings awareness. Does it bring awareness? I don't know. I guess on some level.
Awareness.
Awareness to what? Other people?
Yeah, or just
People that really need help. You think they're getting help because of the show?
possibly. I don't know. But I'll tell you, anyone that followed the Jeff Conaway saga, and you think like, wow, the TV, and it all works out in the end, and then here he is being yanked off life support. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Wow, you really do fucking like you've watched it unfold. You've watched a guy. I mean, playing devil's advocate, you've watched a guy try to get fucking sober and fail, and that's what happened. It's not just something that they tell you.
How many people are inspired by that, or how many people just look and go, "Ah, dummy, that's not me."
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I'm sure most people are probably like, yeah, well, it won't happen.
Yeah. What was it? Drug overdose, and then he
Prescription pills, I think they
he
said.
fucked up. And
Yeah, but he's been fucked up forever.
Yeah.
You don't really watch those shows.
being
but-
fucked up is one thing. Falling into a coma and being
no,
pulled off life support. Wow.
He was a real mess on that show.
Yeah.
To the point where Dr. Drew probably should have said, okay, let's stop the cameras and get this guy some real help.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
I really don't need Jeff Conway on my show to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, unless you're trying to accomplish a lot of fame for yourself.
That's exactly what
With shocking
I'm
TV.
talking about on this whole thing is the fact that, you got to look and assess at a certain point and think, is this in this guy's best interest to have it on television?
Right.
And, you know what they're showing isn't everything that's happening. You got to go through different setups and fakery and scripted shit.
And once again, because we got to educate the people, I don't care that Celebrity Rehab's on TV. What I do care about is the fact that he's playing it one way when it's really
the other.
It's really look. I figured out a way to put some really shocking shit on TV.
Right.
But I'm going to kind of make believe I care about these people.
Yeah.
And I don't really believe he cares about these people that much.
I think he cares about.
I think he cares about his own success and fame out of it. Oh, all right. We'll talk about that later. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, baby.
Dice, man.
Dice.
Hi, Dice.
Norton is getting text messages from you.
Yeah, I didn't have the number.
The number. Well, the texts are a little odd. What are you doing?
I'm hanging out, getting a little high.
No, I never heard you talk about getting high.
But it's something new.
Oh, it's new?
You're doing a new thing, getting high.
But you know what it is? Sometimes you just gotta fucking relax, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm under the gun now, so I gotta do what I gotta do to relax.
What are you under the gun for?
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm doing the show. You know what I'm doing. I gotta tell you.
Entourage.
Yeah, entourage.
Yeah, of course. So what's under the gun about that?
What'd you think? That was a little fucking walk-on.
He's funny when he's
No, I
high.
no, I have all the faith in the world in the Dice Man.
We've always had faith in you,
Yes.
sir.
Look, I know you're a great guy.
You're hilarious.
Anthony, too, if he's sitting over there.
I'm sitting over here. Thank you, Dice.
We're all here. We're all here for you, Dice.
It's not a big deal for. I'm hanging out, having lunch some lines, monologue.
What kind of stuff are you using to relax?
What I smoke this thing called Booyah.
Booyah.
The Booyah.
Yeah, it gives you a nice high, you know what I mean? You hang with the chick, you break her in half, she falls out, goes to sleep, I make calls.
Still a busy man.
Norton,
Yes, sir.
it's funny because, you know, Max does stand-up now. You know that, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's doing like 3 sets a night, you know. He's fucking amazing.
Yeah, huh?
He's in Entourage too, actually.
Really?
Yeah, they let him, he's got a great scene, he talks, he plays the drums, it's really, you know, he's an incredible drummer. He's one of the best.
Well, of course.
What?
Well, not of course, I mean, he just is.
No, we've heard it.
Isn't of course?
But when you say
Isn't that
of
the same
course,
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
of course.
So you're in your bathroom?
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom, I got the blue light, the lava lamp going. I don't have a normal bathroom.
So that's like your place to kind of hang out and unwind?
Yeah, well, the bathroom's like 3,000 square feet.
That's a big bathroom.
That is a huge bathroom.
Dice has a big bathroom?
I got the Jason lights, I got the animal rugs, I got it all going on. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's smoking?
I don't know. I've never heard him under the influence. I've seen Dice under the influence of something one time. You drank champagne in Vegas to celebrate some gig. I don't know what it was. There was something you were celebrating. Maybe it was doing the Elvis Hilton. I don't remember what it was. But it's the only time I ever saw him under the influence of anything. That was 10 years ago.
Wow.
You know, I'm sort of just celebrating this time, if you know what I mean.
I hear you. Things are going well for you.
Oh, okay.
How's the marriage?
I mean, the marriage, what did I just tell you?
It's going well?
Yeah, it's going really good.
Good. Good to hear, man.
So what I was saying about Max is the other night, you know, you've seen all the girls that have come through the revolving door, one after the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I roll when I do that kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know how Dice rolls.
Let me ask you something. Is it considered rape if you know the girl?
Just if you know the girl,
That's a
don't know
very
if
good question.
You know, the laws vary state by state, Dice. You're going to have to look into that yourself, I think.
Just get a verbal okay. Somehow.
Yeah.
As long as like an alley isn't involved, it should sort of be okay.
Right. Everybody has their preconceived notion of what that is and what it looks like, if it's an alley or something like that. But you're talking, you know, maybe a little romance.
Well, I think it's kind of exciting. You know what I mean? You're on a first date. You know, you keep like the mat from Twister in the back of the car.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no matter what this fucking idiot's talking about, this fucking slum that you're out with for the first time, you recovered. And no matter what, because she's talking about something unreal. Listen, it's never going to happen in a life.
Whose chair is that? It's not my chair.
Right? So no matter what she's talking about, Anthony, you turn around like 5 to 7 minutes and go,
Yeah.
oh, you like Twisted too, right?
Yeah.
You pull into an alley. I mean, you don't know her well, so you find one with a dumpster, like a private moment. You know, you tell her, put your hand on the red dot there.
Hey, Mr. Walkway. Fuck you.
You know what? I think you're more stoned than me, Anthony.
So what happened? You pull in the alley, you get out the twister board?
Yeah, so one hand goes on the red dot, the other hand hits the left. Maybe you kick the legs apart, go open your fucking legs.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful little green thong that's sticking to that beautiful little meat pocket of yours.
Meat pocket.
And then all of a sudden, oh, look at this. My fucking cock crawled out of my pants. This is nuts. Next thing you know, you're hosing it down.
You fiddlisk bunch. Hey, seahorses. Seashells.
Bring the mat in the car. You're going to make those dinner reservations after all. We get along pretty good.
I don't like houses. Fuck you.
So anyway, so my kid says to me last night.
Me and Mr. Balloon Hands. Yeah.
This is what Anthony always does, and I love him.
Little kid in the background going crazy.
Listen to him. You see what I mean? He don't know when to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, Dice man.
I was sitting thinking about you guys, actually. I'm going, I haven't talked to them. I haven't talked to Norton. Every time he comes out to fucking LA, I miss him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing, tell you what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. Things are going well for you, man. And Max is doing stand-up. What about the band?
The band is right now. Dylan's into water polo, so that's his whole world. That in school.
Wait, he does water polo?
Yeah, he's all shredded out. He's unbelievable.
Where do you do water polo as a kid?
In a pool.
No, as a kid, though.
They have him at the school.
Well, obviously, he goes to a much better school than I went to. We didn't have water polo.
Didn't have water polo
Hell
in
no.
your school. No.
Hell no.
No, I don't remember that either.
Yeah.
You just didn't go out for anything athletic.
I did a lot of athletic
You should
things.
see the body on this guy. He's definitely an athlete.
Yeah, I did a little of everything, Dice. We just didn't have the water polo.
What did you do in high school?
My first love was basketball. I did a little lacrosse. I became a runner, but that was kind of boring to me, but I was really good at it.
I don't think you're a fan. I could beat you in a race.
No.
I beat you in a race. Trust me.
You don't want to do that.
No, but
you don't want to do that.
What a third grade response that was. I used to race. I can beat you in a race.
You don't want to do that.
Why can't I beat you in a race? Just tell me that.
Because I'm really good still. It's something that, I don't know, I'm a natural at, but I never really liked, I wasn't impressed with.
I'm not saying you're not any good at it, but you don't know how fast I can run. I mean, it's...
All right, let's set up the rules. How are we doing this? Is it 100 yards? We doing a quarter mile, half mile? Want to do a little 10K action? What do you want? What do you want to do?
We'll do 2 miles is okay by me.
It's not going to last.
2 miles.
I'm not going to last 2 miles.
I actually in college did the 2 miles indoors.
Oh.
Winter track. It sucked. It's
With the
horrible.
rules,
Horrible race. You just picked the worst race possible. It's horrible.
I just want to beat you in a race.
Okay, we'll try this.
You run down the block once or twice. Who gives a fuck? Well,
How about we do a loop around the building? Winner takes all.
but that, you say, if I do it with you like that, you're going to look really stupid because it's not that long of a run.
Right.
If we do a couple miles, people will go, all right, he got a little fucking tired.
All right, we'll do 2 miles.
Yeah, it don't mean nothing to me.
We'll measure it out.
You can do 2 miles?
Me?
Yeah.
Easy.
I can't do that.
You couldn't do 2 miles?
No, I have a bad ankle.
Got a foot thing.
All right, Norton's out. Norton can't race with us.
Dice has good cardio, though. I'm telling you, I've watched him work. It's really, he has amazing cardio.
Am I in trouble?
I will say this, honestly.
Oh, shit.
Probably can do 1,000 sit-ups during a workout.
It's like the tortoise and the hare.
Norton happens to know the way I train.
Yeah.
I know the way he bangs, and he knows the way I train.
All right, well, we're going to do this. I have to get in the cage. I learned the cage thing from Dice.
Oh.
I'm in the cage. I'm officially in the cage for the big race.
What is that about?
Hey, you're not going out with that news girl anymore, are you?
Who, me? No.
Oh my God, that's like wow. We haven't talked.
That
to
was
you in
a while ago. Holy
Boy,
shit.
we haven't talked to you in a while, Dice.
No, I've had. I just was playing the field for a while.
So what's the box situation?
Yeah, we're all right there, Dice. In the box.
I always like that first thing, like when you get a chick up to your room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, huh?
Because today they're more aggressive than like when, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They're just absolute fucking slobs today. and the beauty of it is they love to let you know that.
Yeah.
I waited for this fucking generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today, it's the truth. Today, like you take out a chick, if you don't just fucking puke your load all over her face on the first date, she thinks you don't like her.
That's like an insult.
Yeah, it's like an insult if you don't do it. You can take them out the second time, and they're like, well, I didn't think you liked me because you didn't come. And I'm like, honey, tonight it's going to look like I put your head under a fucking yogurt machine. Okay? You fucking slob.
Fucking slob.
The visual of this, he's just in a bathroom somewhere.
But that's
Nobody knows more about this than Norton. Norton gets more pussy than the entire world.
I've been in a relationship for a while, so it's been a little touch and go.
So it's a constant, right?
Yeah, the same girl for quite a while. Yeah. Now I don't know how long that's going to be happening, so I may have to start looking again.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're with a girl, you get all that fucking pussy because, as far as I'm concerned, if by the end of the day you're not sticking it in one of them fucking holes, what the fuck is she doing there?
That really is true. She's just a breathing, talking annoyance if you're not dumping a load on her. I agree.
I can't agree. I told my wife that we were talking about this over dinner.
Yeah.
You discussed this over dinner?
Oh, over dinner you talk about this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah.
I laugh because my sons are sitting there, but I'm saying, if, nothing goes on with us, I got nothing to fucking say to you. And let me tell you, she is so fucking hot.
Yeah. Dice's wife is very attractive.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us. We met her.
She's very attractive.
Very attractive.
Christ, she's just what goes on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I met my match with this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I mean, Eleanor was action-packed, but not like this.
This is
a whole different fucking animal.
Yeah.
In what way? What's the difference?
Yeah.
Number one, she's fucking Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's what they do. When we lived in fucking Vegas this last summer, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
This is the craziest fucking year I ever had. I went through, right? This is where the whole thing happened, right? I sell this house in Hollywood because I couldn't pay my fucking bills, right? So I couldn't get the profit because the ex-wife puts like a fucking lien on the fucking money that I never saw.
Oh, fuck that.
No, so what happened was, and Norton knows, and I haven't gambled in 10 years, so I got to Vegas last summer, and I said, look, I'm going to have to gamble a little, right? So I got, close to $1 million, I'll be quite honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought 4 cars, I was paying bills. It was like living the fucking movie Hangover for like 6 fucking months with the fucking hotels and the fucking saunas and the massages. Like 2 pigs at a time, one rubbing your fucking nutbag like she don't understand what she's doing. With a fancy fucking hotel. All they would have had to say is, that's my asshole between my cheeks. Stick your fucking tongue in it and have some lunch, you
Have some lunch.
Every night, and Norton knows I don't go out. I was in the fucking clubs dancing like I'm fucking Danny Terrio. You know what I mean? You know, every fucking restaurant, whatever the fuck we wanted to do, the biggest fucking suites. I mean, I can't even remember seeing her feet on the floor. She's the fucking best thing that ever happened. Let me tell you something. If you're with a chick and you roll over and you're not thinking, come on her, get rid of her.
That's the criteria right there. Come on her. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, picture this as a compliment. You bang her all fucking night, right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you really do it. You give everything. You fucking bang her face off. You bang her fucking box off. Every fucking thing. You eat her like a fucking burrito, right?
Yeah.
3 hours later, you wake up and you go, guess what? I'm going to come all over you again. You know, get just to a girl, he fucking digs me.
Right. It makes her know that she's, you know.
Please, if they're not sucking your dick like it's their last meal, there is no reason to go out with them. Guys watch porno average 23 fucking hours a week. It's a fact. That fucking cocksucker, Dr. Phil, said it.
Oh, this came right from Dr. Phil.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with him, but I'm thinking,
Yeah.
well, you know what? He's on TV, so he probably gets a lot of box. But
Yeah.
if he wasn't on TV, he would have to draw a fucking hand pussy on his fucking dick. But, you know, they were talking about all the free porn, the hubs, this, jerking off. You could call her. And I'm thinking, when are people going to start fucking live again? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's so easily available now on the computer. It's like we never had this before. Where you can get whatever you want just by turning the computer on.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But what about having the girl actually in the fucking room with you?
Oh.
It's old school today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that fucking...
Jimmy calls it cyber sex.
I like the real fucking deal. To feel those fucking fat cheeks and my fucking stupid Jewish prick fucking bowing and punching so it looks like a fucking bomb went off.
Stupid.
So Dice, are you still doing the gambling thing? Are you in Vegas?
No, I stopped the gambling because I lost everything.
No. See how that happens?
No, I'm trying to tell you how Entourage.
Dude, you didn't lose what you won, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Of course.
Gambling. I was losing, 200,000 at a clip. It didn't mean shit.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck. I know how to make a lot of money.
So,
Anyway.
were you broke again because you lost the gambling money?
Oh, I'm completely fucking broke. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing, all right?
Yeah, we don't know.
Well, not sure. You're in a bathroom getting high, so you could be on the floor right now.
Well, I don't want the kids to fucking smell it.
Are you doing more than just pot, or is it just pot?
No, just pot. I wouldn't do anything. I just was yelling about jerk off face, Sheen. That what are you going on TV and advertising hardcore fucking drugs?
Right.
When you could go to a doctor today and say, "Oh, my back hurts," and they give you 10 ounces of pot.
That is something there, huh? There in California, huh?
All right, so it leads to Entourage, I guess.
What about Entourage?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep you on track. So you lost all you made a lot of money gambling, then you lost all your money gambling. So then what happened?
So now I come back to fucking LA, if you understand me now.
Yep, gotcha.
And it's now Monday, and I say to my wife, I said, "Look, honey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to Starbucks and meet Max and just have coffee. I don't want to know about the fucking business, Vegas. I don't want to hear, it's like I'm melted down. I got to just fucking relax." So I go over to Starbucks, and I'm sitting there, and some fucking guy that I half didn't recognize because I haven't seen him in 14 years, his name's Bruce Rubenstein. We call him Ruby.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So I sit with Ruby. He worked with Mickey Rourke for like 12 years. He wrote the movie Bullet.
Oh, hell.
The one Mickey did with Tupac.
Yeah.
Okay, but in the meantime, Bruce isn't even in fucking showbiz anymore. The last time I saw him, he was 14 years ago. He's breaking up with a wife. Now he's married with a 6-year-old to somebody else. Right?
Yeah.
He was also a piece of ass. Right? So anyway.
What he's doing.
Wait,
I had to light a cigarette. I've been smoking a lot.
what are you doing? I thought you didn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, but Max says, you know what? You've actually turned back into Dice 88.
But you're fucking gambling, you're smoking,
Gambling,
you're getting
smoking,
high.
and
What are you
getting
doing?
high. This is not the Dice we know.
What are
What's
you
going
doing?
on?
Oh,
So anyway,
you don't want to hear it.
so what happens is the next day I call Bruce, and he comes over, you know,
Yep.
and we're hanging out, having coffee, and you know how everybody's always playing with that fucking phone.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes don't look up from the floor anymore. It's really gotten me to a point where I'm going, you know what? Why go out of the fucking house? Nobody's looking at you.
Yeah.
They all think the minute they get a phone, they think there's something important. They don't realize, hey, I'm just a fucking sanitation guy.
with a phone.
Calling you on your fucking cell that you gotta look every minute. The fucking governor?
A lot of logic. Trace with a lot of logic.
I don't know, Dice. People saying with the fucking smoking weed and smoking cigarettes and stuff.
Gambling.
They're saying midlife crisis.
No. I'm way past midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the midlife crisis. I was 40. I banged about, 40 chicks and then married one.
And that was it?
What's that?
And that was it? You buy some cars or something?
Yeah, and now I do major success again, just for the fucking goof.
For the goof.
All right, where are we at? Oh, so you're at the Starbucks. You're at the Starbucks. You're with Ruby, who's looking at his phone.
Okay, so Ruby's looking at his phone. He's going, Dice, I got to be honest with you. You're as fucked up as Mickey. Mickey built his career and then just fucking destroys it. And with you, I don't know what the fuck happened. Last time I saw you, you played the biggest places in the world, and then you fucking disappeared. So I tell him, you know what? I didn't give a fuck. When I went through the fucking divorce, I decided to take care of those fucking kids, make sure they grow up the right fucking way, that they'll know how to get along in this fucking fucked up world that we live in.
Yeah.
That was way more important than I would just do gigs and make money. He goes, well, let me ask you. He goes, why didn't you at least go on a show like Entourage? And I go, who the fuck knows? That was my answer.
Who the fuck knows?
Okay.
Who the fuck knows? Who was even thinking about it? So he goes, well, all I could tell you is Doug Ellen, who's the creator of the show, just loves you and wants a meeting with you today. And I go, how the fuck do you know that? And he goes, because I'm emailing him right now.
Ah, so it was good that he was on the phone.
See, the phone worked out that time.
No, but it was the craziest thing because I came from this crazy fucking summer, getting rich, going broke, and here comes a guy going, Doug Ellen wants to talk to you, which I thought was going to be a little fucking walk-on.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know this guy's going to turn into my, Quentin Tarantino, right? So,
bringing you right back.
Yeah, so he says to me, he goes, you know what I'm going to do with you, Dice? I'm just going to blow you through the fucking roof. And he starts writing these monologues, and I'm not that good with reading. You know that.
Well, sure.
Yeah, so what happens is, I have people read it to me to memorize it. So I can, but it's these fucking monologues that you're just going to fucking... It's something you really want to see.
Have any of them aired yet or no?
What's that?
Have they started airing yet or no?
No, it doesn't start airing until late July.
Oh, okay.
But, I'm going to start touring before that. I'm going to do I'm actually talking to Cyclone Stadium in Brooklyn. That's one of the places I'm going to do,
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, start off with 3,000-4,000, and then they'll do a fucking phenomenon again. If Norton wants to come with me, he's more than welcome, but this is what's going to go on now.
So they start airing in July. How many did you do?
I did 3 already.
That's great.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
we're talking to Dice, who might be high in a bathroom somewhere in L.A.
With a lava lamp.
Yeah, know what this interview needs, Dice? Is a little Sammy Davis Jr. Just a little bit.
Why can't I find my eye? I didn't know you were such a Sammy fan.
Well, no, see,
A kunk.
I don't like be fucking around with the Schwarzenegger thing. I really don't see the problem.
But
You know what I mean?
Well,
Everybody's going, oh, look what Arnold's doing. You know, and I'm like, I go, yeah, look what he's doing, living a better life than most people that are ever fucking born.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, huh?
Well, he likes sticking pigs. He likes them ugly there, Dice.
I have fucked some of the ugliest things on earth. Some of them I actually thought were fucking retarded. I fucked this one fucking cow. I'll never forget this shit.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago with Michael Madsen, right?
Oh, wow. That must have been a fun night.
We were doing Crime Story, and we had a couple drinks in a fucking bar, right? So we take these two little piglets outside, and we start making out with them under a tree, and they were really fucking hot. I figured, you know what? I wouldn't mind sticking her on my cock. That's what I was thinking. Because that's the aim. The minute I start kissing them, it's like a fucking target. Because today they wear that fucking red lipstick, that real deep red that basically says, there's the fucking target. Drop a couple loads. So anyway, it starts fucking raining and these girls run back into the club. So me and Madsen start running towards the fucking Ambassador East over there, right? And in the middle of the street was this fucking animal. You know, I was drunk at the time, but I could see she was 3 times my fucking size. You know, and she was just in a fucking bra dancing in the fucking rain. I never saw her, so I grabbed this fucking animal right by her bra strap, and I pulled her into the hotel. Madsen's fucking laughing. He can't even fucking believe it. So now I get her to my room, and she proceeds to try to fucking beat me up as she's fucking me. But the thing about me is I do the fucking. You know what I mean?
That's okay.
At first, she had the upper hand because she had the fucking weight. You know, I mean, she had to be over 300 fucking pounds. This fucking animal. I mean, she had a neck like a fucking linebacker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere between the legs is going to be a nice, moist fucking hole that I could just plunge my fucking prick into.
Right. He's such a romantic.
He really always has been.
You've always been a romantic, Dice.
Yeah.
That's what we like about you.
Look, we know that.
Yeah. Okay.
We know that.
I just wanted to make sure the
Yeah.
audience realizes.
Yeah, that's why when Valentine's Day comes, you give your chick, here's your flowers and here's a big jar of lube. What's going to work?
Let's go to work.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? You get them in the room, it's work time, honey.
Yeah. So anything else?
I look at it anyway.
Anything else with the fat chick, or is that's pretty much how it ended?
With what?
With the fat chick, you said she was going to beat you up and stuff, but you were doing the fucking and
You were doing the fucking something.
I actually got this motherfucker in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And hoisted her up on the fucking sink, which I nearly broke my fucking back doing. You know? So, first I fucking decide I'm going to eat this fucking horse.
Wow.
Horse. I was drinking Jack and Coke that night. I was all fucked up. You know what I mean? I could have my fun, too.
Jimmy,
sure.
He's drinking, too. We got to add that to the list. Wait, Dice, we got to slow you down. Now we've learned that you're gambling again, you're smoking again, you're getting high, and now drinking as well.
Yeah, well, the drinking doesn't happen too much. I don't really like the taste of liquor. Maybe I'll do a shot of tequila with my wife's father. We get a little fucking loose.
Mexican.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law lives with me, and she's fucking hot as a pistol, right?
Yeah.
Well, I grab them both, and I get a nice little double massage in the back bedroom where she lives.
Jesus. All right, back to the fat broad in the bathroom, and you're going to eat this horse.
Well, first I eat her, and she goes fucking nuts, and it was easy to eat her because she had a clit that was bigger than most guys' fucking dicks. Right? So, and the lips were like fucking, from a fucking whale or something.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I could have fucking skied off those fucking things.
And then, so you with her, and she must have loved it because who goes down on slobs like that aside from you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I made this fucking slob come. She starts squirting all over the fucking bathroom like the things you see in porno.
Right.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. I actually started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. But it weakened her because she blew a load, so I got her walking out in the bathroom. I took her down on the floor between the bathroom and the fucking bedroom. Mm-hmm. So she couldn't really move, and I'm on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm giving her both coconuts against that fat fucking ass. If Florentine isn't the only one, I might not have the biggest cock in the world, but God was nice enough to give me these big, full fucking balls. You know what I mean?
Praise Jesus. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever did it. You know what I don't understand about the whole ball thing?
What's that, Dice?
Like when you like, you get a little, how old are you, Opie?
How old am I?
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. But we're all like in the same boat. You get old, all of a sudden you sit on the toilet, the balls are making like lemonade.
I'm not at that stage yet, thank God.
A steeping tea bag.
I guess I'm...
Nobody likes to admit it.
No. I'm getting to the point where maybe they're just starting to touch the water, but I'm not making lemonade yet.
Let me ask you this. Do you do the Viagra thing yet?
No, I don't have to. I've been good.
Really?
Dude, I live
been
on
good.
Viagra. Be careful with that. It causes deafness. And it can cause and blind. I actually fell for it, dude. I take a lot of fucking Cialis just watching that stuff. I love it. I take it when I'm not even gonna get laid, just so my cock feels like a man's cock. But just be careful with that stuff.
Let me tell you something. When I get up in the morning, I stick one right in the head of my dick.
Just feeding. He's just feeding the anteater.
I'm thinking, I'm not going to trust this pill to find my fucking dick. What if it goes to my arm or something and it's sticking out for 4 hours?
Only Dice has that kind of medical logic.
It's logical.
Of course
Dice.
it is.
Your penis has a mouth, so why not just feed the fucking penis
right
directly?
to the dick?
God, why haven't we thought of this yet?
Dr.
It's
Dice.
in your pot, not in your hand.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Goes to your arm.
You're sticking
Yeah, I don't got an hour to wait to see if this thing could find my fucking dickhead. I want it to melt, get up, and go in.
Right. And then you got a raging hard on, yeah.
So where were we? Your balls are making lemonade.
No, his balls are banging against this fat chick's ass.
Okay, gotcha.
No, we finished with the factor. I'm this shit like this happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his coconuts, as he said.
Yeah. Are you still high, or are you losing the buzz a little bit?
You know what they say? They say, like when you die or something, you go to heaven, you can talk to God about, this, that, the other fucking thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would tell the guy straight out. I go, if he says, hey, Dice, because he would probably know that name,
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Dice, look, what part of life really bothered you? Like, say, you know what? I got to tell you straight out. I mean, why'd you do that thing with the balls? Why couldn't you do it with the cock?
Yeah, see? That's probably the number one question.
Yeah, well, how proud would you be leaving the house and your chick is going, honey, tuck your cock in it, please. Especially on the East Coast where it's freezing. Got a little mitten for the apple. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you, Dice.
Always make them beg for the fucking apple. Remember, Anthony, you're a single guy.
Huh?
I know Opie's married. You're a single guy.
Well, I kind of get in relationship,
Yeah, Ant's doing all right.
That's what happens.
Fucking beg for the fucking apple.
The apple.
They got to beg for the apple.
Beg for the fucking apple. They'll work that fucking thing Jesus, guys, start throwing money at her.
Are you eating like a hamburger off the bathroom floor? Are you going to get the munchies soon?
No, I can't do that. I'm in training. I'm in the cage. I got to look good.
It sounds
he's in
like
a cage.
gambling, smoking, drinking.
He's in a cage.
But he's in a cage.
Trust me.
High.
I'm going to come there soon and see you fucking guys. I miss you guys.
Yeah, get your ass over to New York and pop on the show.
Yeah, we'd love it.
I got to eat.
The new O&A show is fucking fantastic. A lot of people out in L.A. talk about it, too, just to let you know.
Thank you, Dice.
The new one.
I won't bullshit you, you know me.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Michael Madsen on all the time now, and I always forget that you guys know each other.
He's so funny. Just to get one word out of that guy, it's 2,000 poses. This is how much time passes. You go, yeah, how you doing, Mike? And he's like, I'm all right. Yeah, he's a barrel of fucking laughs.
He tells some good stories, sir.
No, I know. He's a great fucking guy. You ever see his fucking sister?
No.
Yeah, she's the big actress.
What?
Yeah, I'd say she is.
Yes. Yeah, you know her if you saw her. What's her name? What's her
Virginia
first?
Madsen.
Virginia.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know her. Absolutely, you know her.
I'll take a look, see.
Hey, Dice, people are bummed that you did the Sammy Davis Jr., and it should be pointed on. Spot on, sir. Spot on. But you didn't do the thing.
You are so beautiful.
See, they like when you do that part.
I love that part.
See her, Aunt.
Oh, yeah.
You know her. That's Michael
I've seen that.
Madsen's sister. She's beautiful.
You never saw her?
Yeah.
You didn't make the
have.
connection until just now.
I
that's
never
all.
made that connection. Yeah, I know this broad.
She's been in a few things.
Yeah.
You've been in a few things.
Hey, Dice, how long have you been married now? Because we haven't seen you in, we were just looking it up, about a year and 4 months it's been.
That long?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that.
So you've been married about a year, a little over?
Little over a year.
Right on. Congratulations.
It's been fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's been fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta understand, these Latin chicks, they don't dress like the regular white girl.
No?
You know what I mean? They don't dress like they're blending into the trees they walk by. You know what I mean? I don't like that fucking shit. My whole life I didn't like that shit, but now I got what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking colors with the pinks, and she wears the red animal print fucking pants with that fucking ass. Norton saw it, I'll tell you.
I didn't look at her that way, but she is. If she wasn't your wife, I would find her very, very sexy. But I
Absolutely.
can't look at your wife.
Yeah,
that way.
out of respect, we weren't looking at her that way, Dice.
No, but that's how you should look at her.
I did. I'm lying.
Well, when
She's
she was-
fantastic.
When she was walking down the hallway, we were looking.
All right, we took a little peek when she was walking away.
Took a peek.
If you need to know.
Very nice.
You saw that fucking ass. What are you fucking kidding me?
It goes on for days.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And I say to her, because I know I'm not chopped liver, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, of course.
Very fucking muscular when I'm fucking naked. You gotta see it.
Well, we'll take your word on that.
Yeah.
Like when we're having like sex and really going at it the way you're really supposed to go at it, I look right at her, I put my cigarette down the ashtray, and I go, who's fucking Dice? Who's fucking Dice?
And this gets her wound up.
Oh, are you fucking kidding? Put any chick under me.
Under me.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get on top, you know, but they're fucking weak. You know what I mean? They do 2 or 3 plunges. Oh, my legs are burning. Get the fuck off of me. 9,000 Zumba.
Yeah.
For a minute.
There's a million great lines.
You really do have to, girls got to be special to be able to get on top and really work it. You're right.
That's right. But, you know, we're in a training session. It's hard to bring up a wife.
Yeah.
So,
She's very young. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's tough as fucking nails. Oh, you gotta see if chicks fuck with her. She nearly had this fucking fight in the Encore Hotel this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This fucking rich fucking twat comes over, right?
Yeah.
And my wife's on, like, the house phone, and the lady's yelling at the concierge's man.
Concierge's man, yeah.
Yeah. So, the girl goes, why is she on the phone? So my wife looks and she goes, you really got to watch your mouth with me. Because she's got no fuse. No fucking fuse.
Yeah.
The girl goes, who the fuck are you? And she stands up and she goes, who the fuck am I? I'm the one that's going to make you miserable and be laying in a fucking hospital if you don't walk away. Oh, did I love that? Do you know the fuck that led to?
You don't mind making a scene like that or anything?
Oh, no, I'm not even exaggerating. I threw the fucking money on top of her. Bags of fucking money.
No, he likes a scene. Dice likes a scene.
Dice likes a scene.
You like a scene, don't you, in public?
Well, it's not in public. It's in the bedroom.
No, but I mean like the yelling stuff, like
a hotel.
If there's a big scene going on, a lot of people are turning around and all worried and nervous. You like that?
A couple weeks ago, I had to sort of like beat a guy up at the Comedy Store. Fucking guy, he made a very big mistake.
He made a very big mistake.
Yeah, I went actually to see Don Jameson. They were like gonna, at the Roxy about his album, like, to welcome his new album.
Right.
Okay, so after that, I said to my chick, all right, sit it down on the seat next to me, and we'll drive over to the Comedy Store, right? So I go up, I do a couple minutes, fuck around, and as I'm coming off, this guy grabs I'm wearing a leather, and he grabs me by my leather and pulls me back to him.
Fuck that about.
Yeah, that's when I asked him. I said, you really have to take your hand off me. I don't like being touched by fucking anybody. And he's going, well, I'm talking to you. I go, no more you're not. And I punch him in the fucking chest. And he goes flying across the fucking room. I got like that retarded strength.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
of course. I wonder why.
Him and his bunch of, I don't know, whatever language they fucking talk. They call the fucking cops. The cops come to the store and he goes, I want Dice arrested. And the manager of the Comedy Store came up and goes, he put his hands on Dice. And the cops looked at this guy and go, you're lucky we don't put the fucking cuffs on you. That you touched a guy like this. You understand? Now get the fuck out of here, motherfuckers.
Well,
For you all.
see, I never know how to quite react to a story like that.
No.
You just got to kind of soak it in, I guess.
I'm just telling you stuff that I don't tell you on the air too often.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's 4:20 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
I'm hanging out.
Yeah, before I called you, I hung out with my kid, went over his stuff for the night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with some chick that just kept falling down.
Was she got muscular dystrophy?
She had something that she just constantly falls. So I was like, why didn't you just throw it down and jump in your car and come home? He goes, next time,
Yeah.
But he's not like me. Max is a very nice guy that way.
Real nice.
Oh, no, and his comedy is great. He's doing great with that.
We're going to have to check that out next time we're in L.A.
Yeah, it's just not time. He's like Seinfeld with an edge to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not like a scared to say, like, if there's a bad word that has to be said.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
That's good. It's the real life like that.
That's right. You got to tell the truth on stage. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Even when I'm up there, I might be exaggerating when I talk to these fucking slobs in the front row. And trust me, they're coming to see me, these big-titted young motherfuckers. I'd like to fucking spray them all in the face with my fucking dick butter.
I didn't think he had one there.
But my wife is watching, like, you can't do that, but it's good that they're bigger,
Yeah.
But it's a whole new generation. Years ago, when I would say, you know, treat me like the fucking pig that I am.
Right.
That's not the right thing to say. You know, today when they say that, they high-five each other.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing now. Yeah, the shit you used to say would be offensive to women, and now they love it.
Well, look at it this way, Anthony. You go out, they're all dressed the same fucking way. They're wearing fucking animal print clothing, animal print fucking thongs, animal print fucking dresses. What does that say?
That they're fucking animals.
Treat me like royalty? I'll crack my fucking hole open with your fucking dick. That's what they're saying, and half these husbands don't even get that shit. And that's why half their friends are fucking popping up and down on top of these fucking And when I call women slobs, I don't mean like, you know, that I think they're bad. You know, I'm just acknowledging that I understand this is a whole new generation chick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't look at it like the old days.
Yeah, you can put them on ropes today and swing them on and off your fucking print. They love it.
Well, at least we're here long enough to see it, right, Dice?
Oh, yeah. And I know you're out there, and I know you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. Yeah.
How's the show doing? Is it great?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is just amazing.
Yeah, aside
every
from,
day
you know,
it's terrific.
Aside from this fucking building, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, we don't like this building, but we still like doing the show.
Yeah, but you got a nice big studio there now. Now it's top of the hill.
What?
Shit.
Well, really?
When was the last time you were here?
I guess it's been a while.
Yeah.
The studio gets smaller by the fucking month.
I think they move the walls in at night.
They do.
They get us for an inch or two every fucking week, and they just kind of pull it in. A month later, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, something seems
Place is
different.
smaller.
as I'm doing the show from your lap.
Yeah.
These fucking animals. You want to talk about animals, Dice? These animals that run this place.
Just what fucking walks around up there. I just want to hit every desk and spray them.
But you can. You got to control your dick butter now.
Dick butter.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
I've been blessed with that. There's plenty of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got no problems.
Yeah, I keep it, like, separated.
Right.
You know.
What, the curds from whey? What are you separating?
No, when you build up, like, for the weekend, like, you know, you control your load. You know what I mean? Like, Monday's load is not going to be like Saturday night's load.
Right. Mm-hmm. I got you.
If you're taking a leak, you can stop taking a leak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I do with my load. I go, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's a talent, because usually once you start with the load, it's
you can't stop the load,
it's
right?
finishing, right?
Right.
Well, they go crazy, but then, you know, I give it like a cutoff switch.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing. That's a medical miracle, I think.
Well, fuck, I think we caught up with Dice. He's smoking and drinking and getting high and what else? Gambling a little bit.
Very good to hear from you, Dice. But we do have to. I think we do have to take a break.
He's happily married. He's in the bathroom right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say hello, see how everybody's doing.
No, I'm glad you did. It was good catching up with you. And when you come to New York, you got to pop in, you know?
Right. His son Max is doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Dice still does the good Sammy Davis Jr. with the cones. He's doing good. He's doing good.
I love that one. Yeah.
All right, make sure this pot doesn't lead to, heavier things.
Yeah.
Dice.
No, I'm going to go to sleep. What are you talking? This chills me out.
That's good.
All right.
It evens you out. You know what? You never smoke pot?
Everyone has.
I haven't in a while. I'm thinking about doing a little myself. Why not?
How long? How long since you smoked pot?
Honest? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. 20 years.
Lie to me.
20 years.
Oh.
20 years?
Swear to God, not a puff in 20 years.
Hey, look. Both of you guys are crazy because it's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It is the greatest fucking thing in the world.
How long have you been smoking pot again?
Like a year.
About 2 hours.
About a year. So this coincides with the new wife.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, usually the chick will get you back into doing it or something.
yeah.
It's the fucking fucking best.
He sounds like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll bring her in with me when I come there.
Yeah, we want to look at her
We want to
again.
look at her
She's
again.
very pretty.
Just look at her. Nice.
Yeah.
We'll look at her nice,
It's a
though.
compliment.
Yeah, nice look.
Respectfully.
She said, "Nice look."
Respectfully look.
But just ask her to maybe walk down the hall and get coffee or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So then we get a little nicer look.
No, I think she would not want you.
I don't want her. I just
She would not want
we just
you.
want the nice look. That's all we're asking for.
If anything, maybe Opie, because he's really clean cut,
Yeah.
white, blonde.
I'm a slob.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, she likes like the white guy.
Right.
She likes Jewish guys.
You know, well, the white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like like a black slob like me.
The fucking blonde, sandy hair. You know, it's a good look.
I'll say.
How's your marriage going?
Real good. My kid just turned 1.
Holy shit.
Matter of fact, when you were
Holy
here
shit.
last, I still wasn't a father. Now he's 1, so it's been way too long, sir.
Congratulations.
He's walking.
But listen, stay away from him for now.
Stay
yeah?
away from him. How?
Well, you know, pick him up for a couple minutes every day. You know, a lot of these fathers, you know, the wives try to like point, you know, they're all excited when they're walking around with the big belly, and then they act like fucking animals when they give them birth.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
You know, did you control that, like when you were in the room there?
How do you control that?
Well, you know, when she's cursing and you go, hey, I'm fucking cursing me. I fucking walk out of here. You know, before I stick a fucking rag in there.
I'll fucking walk
Go get some meat.
Well, Dice, we're way past that. The kid's been born. So now I need advice that means something today. I could.
But this is what I'm saying. When she gives you the shit,
Yeah.
I want to go out with my girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to go shopping. I go, well, that's what the stroll is for. Guys, we know nothing about. We're good with them until they cry.
Yeah.
Or fuck up that diaper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to put my kid in the room and go, Mommy will be home in an hour. Just stay here.
Just hang in there.
No, I wouldn't do that. I just didn't get involved. No matter when she wanted me to watch the baby, I was like, you know what, I'm going to watch him a lot when he could talk and we could go, you know, do whatever we're going to do out there.
Uh-huh.
Right. When,
You know,
when you
yeah.
become pals.
Yeah, so that was when he was about 3 already.
Wow. For the first 3 years, not much interaction.
Yeah, I hold him. I go, you know who I am, right?
You didn't change diapers, Dice? You're not a diaper changer?
I don't believe in that.
Right. Oh, I got a question for you. You're talking about me being a father. Are you thinking of being a father again with the new wife?
Not right now, no.
Is it in play, though?
It's not in my mind right now, no.
Okay. Fair enough, sir.
You know, we're having too much fucking fun.
Right.
We're having, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, we're having this pool party on Sunday.
Yeah.
We got fucking chicks coming over here. Jesus fucking Christ.
What just happened?
She's
Having a
got
pool party,
a
I
whole
think.
crew coming over here, and you got to understand, these are tough fucking chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're all tattooed out. They got great fucking bodies. You know, doing on a number on a guy don't mean shit to them. You know what I mean? So I'm inviting some of my friends over, you know, see if they want to come over, have a couple laughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a pool party.
Yeah, no, it's going to get nutty. You got to see their bodies, you know what I mean?
Could you like take pictures and maybe tweet some pictures?
You should be on Twitter.
Yeah, you should be tweeting this shit.
Well, you know what? She's like doing it for me. She's Mrs. Dice Clay on Twitter.
Oh, you know what? We haven't talked to you. Hold on. I know that because I follow that account. We haven't talked to you since you did the whole Charlie Sheen, Gilbert Gottfried thing that went viral.
Yeah, I really didn't get too much into the Gilbert thing. I thought that, you know, that company was an asshole company for letting them go. So
Yeah.
thought about that. But the Sheen thing, you know, I got what he was trying to create and everything, but when he got into talking about doing hard drugs and not mixing different chemicals, I'm like, what are you, a fucking asshole? You know what I mean? People, kids are watching this shit. What are you telling kids to do? Stick like fucking Listerine in their arms? Fucking asshole human being. But look at him now. He's selling his fucking... I told him, he ain't gonna win. This is not winning.
No, it's not winning. Yeah, it came out, I think, yesterday that he has to sell his home in L.A., the $7.2 million mansion.
That was real smart. Nobody did his shows. There was nothing to do. And I'm like, why don't you just show fucking clips of your girlfriend's work? You know what I mean? Fucking asshole. And if you're going to get a porno star, get a fucking 10, not a 0.5.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? I looked at them and go, all right, they should be in porno. That's the only place they get in fucking dick. You know what I mean? You get a porn, some of these porno actresses, they're fucking 10s. They're incredible.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what you fucking picked out? Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be on something with that.
So he's not winning, obviously. He blew it.
He's not winning. Winning was when he was getting the $2 million a fucking episode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Where did all that fucking money go if he has to sell his house?
It's crazy. Fucking lawyers will soak you fucking dry.
Right, we know that.
You know that deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think a lot of it went to lawyers and the divorce?
That's why you gotta stay fucking big time. Remember that.
Yes, sir.
Always remember that.
Big time.
We got to stay big time, man.
Stay big time.
Well, first of all, we got to get big time, and then we got to stay there.
In the next 6 months.
What's that?
Watch what I do in the next 6 months. You're gonna fucking love it.
All right. Well, you got the Entourage, so that's a big start. They start airing in July.
We'll be watching.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of it.
All right.
And like I said, Doug Ellen, just a fucking gem. Just a gem. The guy really knows what he's fucking doing. He's like one of the first guys I ever listened to that told me what to do on a set.
Right.
I've told directors, don't ever fucking tell me what to do. They try to give you that little input. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's why they're there.
He's got his own ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't like doing it the way they want me to do it. You know what I mean? So Doug really works with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He knows I'm a little fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm like structured crazy. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
He writes these fucking great monologues for me. They just hit it out of the fucking park. I'm a great actor.
Yeah. Dice, we got a break because we're 90 minutes into the show. We haven't taken a break yet. We have to.
All right. I just wanted to say hello. I'll talk to you guys when I get to New York.
All right, or I'll text you when I'm in LA this week.
You didn't say you love us.
You know I love you. That's why I'm fucking calling you. I missed you guys.
All right, good, Dice. I'm glad things are working out for you.
I'm gonna bullshit about that. I'm never gonna forget. You're the guys that played my kids' songs first.
Yes.
Well, I was a fan. I hope they continue doing something.
But if Bill wants to get back to it.
Oh my God.
All right, Dice.
Anyway, on the album, so.
All right, we'll talk soon, sir.
I'll talk to you in LA.
All right, take care.
All right, Andrew.
All right, Dice, everyone. Wow.
Dude, honestly, there's so many good one-liners.
Oh, I know.
Dick butter. I put
Dick butter's great.
I put the fucking pill in the head of my dick.
What about eat the horse?
I'm gonna eat this horse.
Eat this horse.
Fucking.
And there's coconuts on the ass.
Those big cheeks over my stupid Jewy prick. God damn, he's a funny dude, man.
4:30 in the morning from a bathrobe.
Yeah,
we should break that.
Mind.
Yeah, let's do that.
Gregorio!
Antonio!
Amy.